Manuela, your platform is deeply rooted in building, self-sufficient digital entrepreneurs. How do we ensure then that, African youths are not just skilled, but they are builders of this tech ecosystem for themselves?
In Ivila, we are training young people on how they can utilize AI and build in different spaces. So how we do it at Ivila is we are training exactly. We are using the right force on how we can train them on how they can utilize such opportunities by knowing the root cause of what young people really need. If you go online now, they have a lot of trainings going on. AI is everywhere. Everybody is into AI, but a lot of young people don't really know how to integrate AI. Yes, we know about ChatGPT, we know about Qbot, we know about AI, other AI, but when we started Ivila, we found out that lots of young people, they don't really know how AI works. So we try to teach them how you can learn AI very well and how you can integrate it in your business, in your studies, how you can, build something for yourself. So we train people on how, what we are focused more is how you can utilize ChatGPT on building your business or developing a skill set for you so that you can be globally competitive.
Now, beyond ChatGPT, the question for me would be, what are maybe say 7 skills that somebody needs to acquire right now to remain very relevant, for maybe in the next 20, 30 years?
Okay, so now they're saying, a lot of people, there is this controversy going on that AI is taking our jobs. People they are laying a lot of people off, but honestly, AI is not really taking our jobs if you really know how to integrate artificial intelligence in whatever you are doing, be it business, be it in your industry. Why I say so is because AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
Definitely.
It's not going anywhere in 10 years. It's not going anywhere in 30 years. So it's either we learn AI now or we get left behind. So the people that are really integrating AI in their industry, in their workforce are doing well. And when it comes to skill, let me say the 7 skills that you can actually learn. Number 1 is prompt engineering. I keep saying it. Learn AI because human intelligence stops and AI begins. So a lot of things, you have to learn prompt engineering. It helps to automate whatever you are doing. It helps to sit fast whatever you're doing. Another thing again is you have to learn digital marketing. When it comes to everybody now, if you go online, if you're scrolling on our social media, we see 1 or 2 businesses, people are selling. And most of people, young people, adult people, they're online, they are looking. So digital market is really booming now. Learn how to sell your business, learn how to brand yourself, learn how to come out there and put yourself out there. When I started Ivila, we pre-launched on TikTok. TikTok was our first launching pad. And when we launched, we gained over 100,000 tractions. People, we are really excited about our program. They want to learn, help me. I want to learn AI. I want to make money. I really want to. So you find out that people really need to learn marketing. If we did not really integrate that digital marketing, we are not going to gain the students that we have now. Another thing I'm going to say is about data analysis. We need AI. We need AI to be able to transmit big data. We actually need to learn about cybersecurity. We need to learn about the use of. We need to learn about cybersecurity. We need to learn web development.
All right.
We need to integrate AI in digital entrepreneurship as well. We need.
I think you've given us quite enough. I'm hoping somebody's listening, and then somebody can really walk into those spaces. Let's go back to Dami. One of those extra things we're going to talk from what she's talking about the skills. One of those questions that comes up every time AI comes in is the originality. So are we building as real innovators, or are we just regurgitating and copy and pasting? Is that what we're doing, basically, or is there a balance? Where does it happen?
So I have to admit, I think a lot of people have to copy and paste it. And that's not really where we want to be. And we want to be at a point where people actually collect the information and they make it their own. And I liked what she was saying about the prompts. Because if you learn how to actually do the prompt engineering properly, you will get a different outcome. I remember we sent in an application we put out a JD for applications for a virtual assistant, and everybody, maybe like 97%.
Send the same ChatGPT
Send the same ChatGPT prompts. And so if you don't master even just the idea of how to properly prompt, you are going to have the same results, and you will not be. And of course, they don't get selected because they're all using the same prompt. But if you can have your own basic foundation when it comes to the information you should have your own knowledge. And it is that knowledge you use to specify how you prompt. And I'm sure if you sign up for one of the courses, you're going to get more information about this.
Right.
But you have to prompt differently. You're not supposed to be a copy and paste.
Right.
And so I feel like a lot of people just feel like it's okay to do the copy and paste, but it's not. And also there's some schools even outside of the country that are beginning to recognize that they want people to use ChatGPT, they want people to use AI tools, but they are asking you to make sure that that's your thoughts process is included in that. And you can tell the difference between somebody that was specific and intentional about how they're prompting to somebody that just went, you know what, I applied for this virtual assistant job, give me an CV that can match the job JD. And that's really important. Yes, we are at a phase of copying and pasting, but it's also part of the learning process. People just need to also think differently as well. And so, you know what? Yes, I learned how to use, I can copy and paste now. Now I want to do more. And the more you push yourself to doing more with the tools, you're going to get a better outcome.
All right, you want to add to that?
Yes. Prompt engineering, like as she said, a lot of people now, they are copying and pasting. But when you are original, you have your idea. Let it be like you want to write an essay or application, or you want to raise a fund, or you want to pitch your business. You first have to be original about whatever you want to include there. Like me now, I've been using AI for over 3 years or 2 years plus. I would say my ChatGPT really knows me very well. He knows my name. He knows whatever I'm doing. Like, he knows how we started building Ivula. So it has deep knowledge about me. So one of the best phrases I use for my ChatGPT is like...
ChatGPT?
Yeah. Utters me and write something, or utters me and do something like that. So he knows me. He knows my original story. Sometimes I'll first like to give it like a backstory of whatever, and
so it's learned over time.
Over time you've trained it.
Yes, I've trained it.
All right.
Really mastered me.
Okay.